Hello, people. It's been a long time. I hope everything is working and my mic is okay. Yeah. Welcome, Morpheus. Welcome, Magda. Welcome, Afaya. Great to see you all again. Oh, damn, you're about to fall asleep. Well, the good thing is, at least in theory, I have now set up the connection to YouTube, so I'm able to put my videos on YouTube. I will put the channel link onto my Discord and also on the stream somewhere later on. Quickly switch the scene here. Okay. It's been a long time. You're about to start work. Well, I hope you have a at least pleasant day at work. And yeah. I mean, watch as much or as little as you like, Morpheus, and I'm grateful for every one of you watching. Did you enjoy your gallivant around the world these past months? Well, it's not been as much around the world as I thought at first, because mostly I stayed in Vietnam actually. I don't know, I just enjoyed staying in Vietnam a lot. I really love the language, the food too. Like, they have kind of healthy food, which, I don't know, I'm just a bit of a nerd when it comes to food and really love healthy food. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it tremendously, and I think I'm gonna just go to Asia or Southeast Asia regularly from now on, like for some months every year, and maybe also live there for some years. But that's all gonna be sometime in the future. And yeah, other than Vietnam, I was in Hong Kong for a while, like for some weeks, but that's basically it. Yeah, I had bigger plans. I also wanted to go to Japan, but I had some issue with money, you could say. So I skipped out on Japan in the end, but I'll go someday in the future because I really want to see Japan. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Japan, but I just want to have been there and like go to some of the more traditional places to see the nature and whatever else there is. Also, maybe just walk through Tokyo to see the big billboards and everything for yourself. But yeah, I lost out on some money because of an emergency. Or not, like don't want to say emergency, it's more like unexpected bill. And that way I had to skip out on Japan, but I mean, I don't mind. I love Vietnam, and I love to stay there for the whole 6 months I've been there. I'm probably gonna be going to Thailand or the Philippines soon. I mean, I hope you enjoy it a lot. For me, like, this has been my first time being like in Southeast Asia, and like the culture shock was at first like insane, and like there's so much different about the culture and the people there. But like as you get used to it, I really enjoyed just the like getting to know that there is something different from the Western mindset. And yeah, I'm sure there's other places in the world where there is another mindset and so on. And there's a lot to learn in this world, which I'm excited to learn all about. And yeah, I hope you have a lot of fun. Keep me up to date when you're there, and yeah, I want to go there soon too in the future. Very much the opposite of me then. I am not someone who travels, but glad you had a good time. I mean, yeah, to each their own. If you're like happy and comfortable in the place you are, and I mean, there's no need to travel if it's not fun for you, you know? Like, it's a lot of discomfort and yeah, just a lot of planning and stress. And if you're happy the way you are, then there's definitely no need to travel. For me, I mean, I used to be kind of opposed to traveling too. But yeah, I mean, I think something awakened in me a bit when I just learned all about this new culture, and I'm kind of excited to learn more. I spent some time in Kyoto, Nara, and Himeji. I mean, I know Kyoto. Nara and Himeji, I cannot say. But I heard good things about Kyoto, that it's like very traditional and good place to visit. Okay. Now that we are done with that, I'm sure there will be... I will be talking about this, or it will be coming up sometime again too. But also, one thing I definitely want to do is focus more on playing this game to get through it. Because I remember my last playthrough... Why is my mouse not working anymore? That would suck. Did I do anything? Okay, off to... Interesting start. Oh no, it's working. Okay. Yeah, what I remember is that I yapped way too much, especially about politics. So I will try my best to definitely be pretty much avoiding any politics topics. Or at least not rant about them like crazy. And also just, yeah, yap less, play more game, so we get through this playthrough in an acceptable time. Because otherwise, I'm still gonna be here next year in the same playthrough. I still wanna be on stream next year, of course. But yeah, hopefully I will have completed multiple playthroughs by then. But that's very optimistic, knowing my speed. Tactics had a lot of an overhaul since you last played it. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't read too much. I read that there is a lot, or like I looked through it and there's a lot of stuff that changed. Like, I don't know how you do it, Morpheus. But yeah, you're insanely fast at developing, coming up with new stuff. Let's hope I'm gonna survive this playthrough without having to have too much knowledge. But I'll definitely also read up on tactics when I have time, and the other mods too. If you want to look at my Waidu or Widu log, it should be in my Discord, so feel free to look in there if you want to see my install order or what mods I use. It's pretty much Tactics Remix, the other mods from Morpheus, also some content mods from SFR, because I saw them on Daryl's stream, and they looked fantastic. Like, the maps look beautiful. I'm not sure if I will play them on this playthrough, or all of them at least, but I will definitely, like, yeah, if they come up like kind of naturally, or I feel like doing them, I will just do them, so I installed them for now. Also, Crucible is installed, Ascension, Chosen of Cyric Encounter, all that stuff, but that's all gonna come up in late BG2. Also, it's been like 6 months since I touched a computer mouse, basically. So don't expect too much. I'm terrible for trying to get through Baldur's Gate, still my favorite game, and have been enjoying tactics, but somehow I ended up on XCOM binge now. I mean, sometimes you get sidetracked. But yeah, I always come back to Baldur's Gate in the end. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying XCOM. I never played any of the XCOM parts. Or XCOM games. But I heard good things about them, and saw some of it, like some old XCOM game on Bogo's stream for a while, which looked kind of fun. You should 100% do SFR's work. It is phenomenal. I'm sure it is, and yeah, I'm definitely planning to do them at some point. I just won't guarantee that I will do them this playthrough. At least not all of them. And I think there is one mod in Baldur's Gate 1. So yeah, we'll see if I start with that one. It comes up sometime in BG City, I think. Until then, there's some time left. But yeah, right now I'm pretty confident I will just do it. So yeah, let's get into the character creation. So for the character, I have a bit of an idea. So like I have Priests of Ogma for that one. Oh, you mean the idea, yeah, like the Priest of the One? I'm not sure what type of god he is. But yeah, I have the idea we can play as the, I guess, creator of this mod, which is Morpheus, because I found a sound set for Morpheus. Oh, you mean the Lord Jericho's mod from Asifer. Priests of Ogma. Where is that? I mean, I'm gonna look up how to start the mod. I don't think it's gonna be relevant this stream. Or even in the next weeks. Well, maybe the next weeks. Let's see how fast we are. Either way, for a character, I have the idea we can either play as the talented and hardworking creator of the main mod this playthrough centers around, which is Morpheus. I mean, it's not literally Morpheus, but it's like, I assume, a character he likes or is named after. Then I have James Brown and Tommy Wiseau installed. I'm not sure if you know Tommy Wiseau, but he's the guy from the movie The Room, which is like one of the most terrible movies ever. But that's what makes it very special. And yeah, his role is kind of funny. Like, he made the whole movie. Like, he's the director, regisseur and everything. And also the main actor. So he's very obsessed with himself. And yeah, the acting is interesting, you could say. I did not hit her. Exactly. It's a great movie. I'll have to watch it again sometime. But I think for this playthrough, we're gonna go with Morpheus. Like, the other two sound sets are my own. I've not played with them before. Oh no, actually I think I did play James Brown once, but not on stream. On stream I only played Danny DeVito. And Morpheus I found on Davern's, like the spreadsheet you can find on Davern's Discord. So I think we're gonna go with Morpheus. And I'm thinking about a fighter cleric, which is, I know, very strong class. But yeah, I mean, we're playing tactics, so probably makes sense to go for a strong class. Make sure we're not dying over and over. Would it be funny if Morpheus in chat is Lawrence Fishburne? Is that the actor's name? I can't say for sure, but I assume it is. I mean, that would be great. I mean, yeah. Oh, it is. See, we have famous actor Lawrence Fishburne in this chat. And also famous developer of Tactics Remix. A man of many talents. The other option would be a paladin, I think, because like from what I remember from Matrix, Morpheus was kind of this like leader or of his like cult or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and like the leader, prophet. fighting against the evil Matrix people. Or like a guide, yeah. So that's why I'm thinking like a fighter cleric or a paladin. Because he's like a righteous person in some way, like he's seeking for the truth or trying to... Yeah, like he doesn't accept to live in a matrix. At least that's what I remember. It's been a long time since I watched the movies. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with fighter cleric. Also, as you can see here, we have some additional fighter abilities, which we're not gonna reach. We might go until level 9. Or level 7, I'm not sure yet. I will have to look up the XP tables. Yeah, but we get Second Wind as an additional ability, which is a feature of one of Morpheus's mods. Like the skills and abilities mod. And we could, of course, pick one of these, like the Berserker would obviously be a lot stronger. He also had some crazy martial arts skills. I know. But that would lead me to playing a monk. And there's no way I'm gonna play a monk. I don't know. I hate something about the idea of monks in Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, I think it's great if there's like a couple of monks existing in the world, but I don't think it should be like a core class of the system. Like they basically should just be a couple unique people who are actually strong enough to fight with their hands in a world of weapons and magic. And also, I don't know, monks just pretty much suck in this game. So yeah, we're going for a fighter. And we're gonna duel to what? To a cleric. At level 7 or 9. Alignment-wise, I mean party-wise, I'm gonna pick up Montaron, which might not fit too well with the idea of a good righteous character. But let's just pretend like Montaron and Xar are the only people who believe Morpheus' stories about the Matrix and wanna escape the Matrix. Because they're very crazy too. I mean, I guess Morpheus would be lawful good. Yeah, let's just go for lawful good. Okay, what type of stats do we need? It's been a long time since I rolled. I'm not sure if my fingers are fast enough. The mouse doesn't feel very... like I'm not used to the feeling the mouse anymore. Also, we need a lot of wisdom, right, for spells. I mean, just to reduce this. Okay. Let's try to get a decent roll. And get... but it wasn't a good roll anyway. Probably need to take it slow. Otherwise I will skip over more. Best part of any stream is the rolling, right? So let's stretch it out. Damn, just skipped over the 88. Good job of me. This is gonna take some time. Also, my hands feel cold as hell. Skipped over the 88 again. I mean, it's just not good enough, right? Surely there will be like a 95. Let's just say 105. Like, how much do we need? Let me see. How hopeless is this? We should have at least 10 intelligence to get to 11. So we minimize charisma, which sucks, because we do need charisma for, like, some of the early quests are a lot easier. Okay, let's just say we need, yeah, basically, how much charisma should we have to not be completely fucked? Because we could just minimize charisma and then we're basically done. Hello Solar, good morning. And thanks for tuning in, and also thanks for the follow. We are right now rolling our fighter that is getting dueled to cleric later on. And as everyone knows, rolling is the best part of any stream, so let's just keep rolling for, let's say, 2.5 hours. No, of course not, like we will aim for, let's say, an 88. And if I finally am able to stop myself from clicking this button again when achieving the 88, we can start with the playthrough. Are you saving your live video on YouTube so I can watch them when I'm free? Yeah, at least I hope so. I looked up how to do it, I connected my YouTube account to my Twitch account, and now I should be able to upload the videos. As soon as I can confirm that it works, I will put the link to my YouTube channel onto my Twitch and also onto my Discord somewhere. I mean, I skipped over to 88. It's fair that I get to wait now. The universe deserves to punish me for the tremendous skill issue on my part. I mean, let's just store the 86 as a backup. I'm probably gonna skip the rolling in the YouTube video if I figure out how to cut it down easily. This already takes too long. 90 plus. I mean, we're gonna sit here forever if I push it to 90 plus. 90 plus would be great, I agree. I just skipped the 87. I basically am aiming for an 88 right now, so I think I have like 7 charisma then. Plus like the good reputation from being lawful good. Should end up landing me in a position where I hopefully get some of the goodies that come from, yeah, basically being a good person. Strength of 18 should be irrelevant until you get booked for 19. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not even looking at that. I will get the strength book anyway. And I mean, a high score would be great still. But yeah, long term it doesn't really matter. So I'm not really focusing on that. Like I do need 10 intelligence for mind flayers. 18 dex, 18 strength, 18 con. Also kind of necessary. 18 wisdom too, since I want to be a cleric. So I'll have to take out everything out of charisma. 87, come on. One more. Let's see where 87 gets us. Still super low. Actually, it's 89 that gets us to 7 charisma. I mean, rolling as a ranger is much more fun. The basic human fighter doesn't really get great rolls. Also, I skipped another 88. Surely because the 89 is just around the corner. And I know it. Not a skill issue on my part at all. But also this game is bullying me right now. Highest I've gotten was an 88. And I skipped over it like 3 times already. 89 would be great though. Gotta make sure I'm focused on these numbers. Even focused, I skip over them. If I'm not focused, chances are pretty much 0. Okay, finally. We get an 88. Let's see if we get an 89. Let's do 10 more. Yeah, no. The last video you made was some months ago. Did you interrupt for a while? Yeah, I had like a long break for about 6 months where I traveled to Southeast Asia. And yeah, during that time I didn't stream. Now I'm back in Europe, in Germany. At home basically, and so I'm back at streaming. We did one tactics run, an earlier, like a lot earlier version of tactics, and it took us forever. Like, yeah, you will see a very slow pace of playing on the stream, because I yap a lot and yeah, just basically get nowhere. been muted on Teams meeting. What's the class going to be? The class is going to be a fighter. And it's gonna be dual to cleric. But a plain fighter, we're not gonna play a berserker. We're not gonna go too easy on ourselves. And yeah, this is the stat roll now. We need 10 intelligence for mind flayers later, so we have 11. We need 18 wisdom since we are a cleric. And con, dex and strength 18, kind of necessary for a fighter. And yeah, charisma sucks, but we'll have a high reputation. So let's hope it makes up for our lack of looks. Yeah, also weapon. We also have one of Morpheus's overhauls refactors, remakes, rebalances these weapon styles. Because previously, like, pretty much the only valid way to play was to use 2 weapon style. I do think it's still the best, but at least the others are kind of competing now. Basically, what you get from sword and shield style is that you get a 10% reduction to all physical attacks now. Which, yeah, it's not bad at all. Also, what type of weapon will we play? Since we're a cleric, we are limited. We're basically gonna be our own Anoman in BG2. So we'll go for the flail. 200 does win in pure damage per round. Yeah, I love that I got options now. I mean, I love the single weapon style is really great for a fighter thief, since you get a lot more crits. So your backstabs are really gonna hurt. That's also why I'm kind of keen on picking up Montaron. He's gonna have a fun time backstabbing. And the two-handed weapon style, yeah. Also gets actually no, here is more damage and an extra half attack, but I think on the weapons themselves I don't know, somewhere was it that your crit chance is better with 200 weapons too, if I remember correctly, or maybe it was changed too. Yeah, also I have the tweak that when you're using a two-handed weapon, your strength counts more, like it's 1.5 times. Which to me makes sense, since like you're using both your hands, so you should get more benefits from using your strength. So yeah, now two-handed weapon style is also able to pull its weight. Great addition by Morpheus in my opinion. Sword and Shield Vanilla was kinda useless, the second point because improved Vaco only versus missiles. I mean, yeah. Sword and Shield. I think when I was like younger and like didn't care or didn't use the difficulty modes, I just use it because I felt like Sword and Shield great for defense. Like now that I'm actually playing the game in a more like challenge-based modding environment, like yeah, it was pretty much useless. It's great for BG1 maybe, if you need a tank to tank all the bandits with arrows, but for BG2 it's pretty much useless. Okay, we're gonna go with flails, since we are cleric. We're gonna be a cleric. I'm gonna probably use the Flail of Agel. And I guess we're gonna try to make this character kind of match Morpheus's looks. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Let's see. And he wears all black, so go for an all black character. Good enough. The UI is the vanilla one, or is it the Lefroy UI? This is the vanilla UI, so I have made some additions. One big thing is we use Bub's spell menu, and also have EEX to check people's spells and buffs. I'm off to bed, good night. Okay, I hope you sleep well. Good night, Morpheus. Thanks for all your work. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Sleep well.
That sounds exactly like the thinking of a machine to me.
Okay. And like that, we are ready. It's been a long time since I've played this game. Or any game at all. Let me start up the cutscene. I'm gonna let it run. And I'm really quickly gonna put on a sweater. It's a bit cold in my room and my hands are feeling cold, which is not great for minimizing deaths on the stream. Also, we're gonna play on Insane, but without the double damage. Unless Morpheus has changed something about the damage values, from what I remember, Tactics is not really meant to be played double damage if you don't want to have a horrible time. Not horrible in the, horrible in the sense that it's insanely challenging and your characters are gonna get permat constantly. So we're gonna go for Insane, so we get all the insane scripts and enemy spawns, but yeah, we're not gonna use the double damage component.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day. Imparting
Wow, that is very suspicious. I wonder what's going to happen.
You what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why.
Steve Stokes, thank you for following. And welcome in. Actually, what is the stream title? What even am I streaming as currently? Probably the categories are all wrong. Let me quickly check that. How do I even set the categories? I completely forgot that. Okay, no, it's actually just Tactics Remix. No double damage. Insane, so that's pretty much accurate. Where do I see my category? That's a good question. It's probably BG2. But since this game is running in the BG2 engine, it's like an enhanced edition trilogy I'm playing. let's just leave it like that.
I wasn't aware that my actions
For now.
required any
If I
explanation.
figure out how to change it to BG1, I might. But yeah, for now. Okay, let me try to get used to the controls again. Well, there's not a lot of controls. And let me try and remember what to do now. Okay, we basically
I know exactly.
get some bolts.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Oh, he doesn't like me at all. Yeah, I mean, we're ugly as hell. We don't have any charisma. Did Beamdog change narrator voice in BGEE? Maybe only in SOD? I'm not sure. Could be that they changed it in SOD. I can't say for sure right now. We'll see when I'm in SOD. We can compare. Because we will also play through all of SOD on this stream. Yeah, which adds a lot of time to my playthrough. Okay, show me what you have. What we need for now is just some bolts, so we can give them to the guy that could potentially give us some daggers. A nice magical dagger. But he doesn't do it because we are too ugly.
So hard to find.
The hard fate.
Folk
Oh,
nowadays.
also, yeah.
So hard to find decent folk nowadays. 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 So hard to find decent folk nowadays.
How many times was
So
it?
hard to
I think one
find
more.
decent folk
Yeah.
nowadays.
Let's get our 30 gold.
I can only show you the door.
Proud of myself for
You're the one
remembering
who
that.
has to walk through it.
Well, not that proud, I mean, I've been playing this game for a hell of a long time. 6 months shouldn't throw me out of the loop too much. Okay. Yeah, we don't get that. And otherwise there's no use in doing anything else up here.
You think that's air you're breathing now?
Okay. This potion we're just gonna keep. Technically we could sell it to Winthrop because I have one mod that allows me to sell
Welcome
all items
To
to
the desert
anybody pretty much.
of the real.
But
Greetings, young one.
yeah, I never noticed that previously you couldn't sell the potion to Winthrop, so I always wondered why do people struggle buying the katana. But yeah, now I understand.
Hey, it's me, Imoen.
Yeah. Let's ask Ryan if Imoen can come with us. Also, party setup. I think I wrote a message into Discord where I came up with some party on the fly. Also, let me check the double damage off currently. Yes. Okay, perfect. Me plus 5 Niras. Yeah, that must be what I've written into Discord. You're actually right. Let me clone Nira 5 times. Because if there's one thing this game is missing, it's more Niras. I forgot about that part of streaming. That's a bit annoying, but... Can I ban him from inside OBS?
All I'm offering is the truth.
I don't know if anybody actually buys any of these viewers. Actually, no, we don't need to force anything here.
I should have joined the army. I should have
Or
joined the
open
army.
any logs. Okay, we are ugly, so we just got a little bit of gold. You have to wonder if that sort of advertising ever works. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, also, I don't really see or plan to ever make money off streaming. Or even being remotely serious about this. I mean, I love streaming. I love letting people watch me while I play this game. Like, have kind of a community around this game and contribute to it. But yeah, I don't see why I would ever buy viewers. But I mean, that makes sense since my motivation for streaming is pretty much
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
yeah, just for fun.
I know exactly.
I guess people who are serious about it, I still wouldn't see why I would be tempted to ever buy these viewers. But like, these bots exist and are constantly spamming in everybody's chats, so someone has to buy it, right? Otherwise they wouldn't do it. Also, I don't see the benefit you gain from having a couple viewers. Maybe it helps you get like a starting traction if you actually think you're gonna be successful and you wanna be successful in this.
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
Okay, let's not risk anything and do any fights here. They have daggers, right? How much damage does a dagger do?
Hello there. Hello
I think
there.
we should be fine if we
Hello there.
We well know that the reason most
just let me see.
because of our
There's a dagger in
affinity
here.
for disobedience.
As you can tell, I'm very out of the loop. 1d4, so even if they crit, it's 8. And if I wear a helmet,
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
also I'm pretty sure I installed like the breakable helmets component. Which, yeah, might be good to know if I have that or not. If the helmet breaks, do you get crit in the same hit? Or is it the next one after the helmet broke? That might be an important distinction. Let's get a helmet, a shield. And I bought a flail already. Let's just go without an armor and see how well we do against these two fucks that are sent to deal with us.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
And let's sell this jewelry.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
I can only show you the door.
Okay.
You're the one that has to walk through it.
I have no idea how to do gambles or calls or anything on this platform. So I'm not even sure if I can do it since I'm not a partner with Twitch. And I'm probably never gonna be. Because I think as soon as I'm a partner they start playing advertisements on my stream. And I'm pretty sure they don't if I'm not.
Then hit me, if you can.
He had a critical miss, bad for him. Yeah, he misses on a 15, okay. This should be... Now, what were my hotkeys actually? What is my quick save hotkey? I should probably look that up before I start pressing random buttons and accidentally hitting quick load. Quick save is P. And quick load. Where is quick load? Oh, it's up here. Okay. It's not bound to anything. That's great. Let's put quick loot on L so I can quickly
You
loot
think
stuff.
that's air you're
I'm
breathing?
also gonna I don't have like a specific rule set, but we're gonna try to not cheese anything or... yeah. Basically, gonna just use more or less my own common sense and preference to decide what
Welcome to the
is
desert
too cheesy and what
of the real.
I'm gonna go with. Anybody who watched my last streams might have a idea of what that means. And I hope it doesn't sound too bad to those people. Since at least I believe I'm not doing a too bad job at not cheating. Okay, let's also kill this guy.
All I'm offering is the truth.
I have a blade
Nothing more.
with your name on it.
And what business is that of yours? No, let's just go to the next guy. Also tell him that we are the guy he's looking for after we just got attacked. I mean, we are just very honest person, you know. Cannot help but just tell the truth to people. Wait, do I have cosmetic attacks on? Oh, okay. Not a big fan of cosmetic attacks. Okay, so I think we're done with everything. We got the potion. We brought the boats to this guy. Got House Sword. Got the scroll. The cash. Yeah, that's basically it.
Oh, child, I am glad I have found you.
I'm ready to go. And I'm very curious of what's going to happen now.
It is imperative that you make your way to the friendly arm inn.
Maybe this
There you
time,
will meet Khalid and
Gorion actually
They
wins.
have long been my friends,
And the game is just over like this.
Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush.
Oh no,
Prepare yourself.
who would have expected that?
Receptive for an old man.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
I think the old man has some spells. I would not mess with him. Damn, that this spell got a lot. Poor Gorion. Well, rest in peace, Gorion.
This morning, you awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some
Hey,
help
meager
from the friends
equipment?
Gorion mentioned.
I have a
The
blade,
one
a shield, and a
with
helmet.
friendly arm.
Excuse me, Mr. Narrator. Can beat up some people with that.
Hey, it's me, Emmoin.
It's been a long time since I've played this game. Feels good and nostalgic to see this. Do we need... No, let's just keep this with her. Hey, Moin. Thanks for your stuff.
Follow me.
I remember this from the last time. It always took like a long time until the variable triggered for the characters to talk to me after I kicked them out.
Unfortunately,
I don't know why these things,
told what the Matrix is.
why this happens,
You have
but
to see it for yourself.
some of my mods seems to do
My
this.
turn up.
Okay. Yeah, just wait here for me.
I know exactly what you mean.
Let's go take a look at our dear father. Let's pick one of these up. And this armor. Let's hope we run into some... Let's hope we run into some winter
I
wolves.
can only show you the door.
My last tactics run that I stopped playing. I made Imoen as a bard, as Morpheus mods make bards much better in this game. Yeah, true. We're also likely gonna use Herdalis for the second game, since bards are just really good. In general, even without my mods, but my mods still bumped them up by quite a bit. So now they're basically one of the strongest classes ever. Like a slightly weaker fighter mage. Hey, you're currently streaming in BG2. I know Enterware got put on the naughty stare for doing that. Welcome, Zeppelin. And yeah, I am aware of that problem. It's just that I've not been on this platform for a couple months, and currently I'm not even sure where to change the category. And also, technically, I am playing the Enhanced Edition Trilogy, which means all of this runs in the BG2 engine. As you can see, the UI is the BG2... Is it? I think it's the BG2 UI. Or at least like a modified like UI color. Maybe I'm talking shit right now. Either way, this is all part of the Enhanced Edition Trilogy, which means all of this could in some ways be interpreted as BG2.
You think that's air you're breathing now?
And I will stick to that as long as it takes me to find out how I can change the category. After that we can discuss again, and I might see where I'm wrong. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, Zeppelin, and thanks for making me aware. And I mean, also there should be a higher standard for Enterware, you know? Like he's like basically a god when it comes to BG2, or in general BG. So even slight mistakes should be punished accordingly. Since Enterware doesn't make mistakes. He calculates everything.
I show you how deep the
Oh,
rabbit
there
hole goes.
wonders. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Okay, thank you, old man. Who does not at all look like a certain famous wizard. Makes sense. See? I see we can come to an agreement. And yeah, excited to see this run. Me too, buddy. Let's speed up this guy. I think we should be able to. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, of course. If I haven't said that already. Oh yeah, actually I have some mod that makes Cloakwood available earlier. I'm not sure what that gives me. I think only the first area. So I don't think there's a lot that I'm gaining from that.
Welcome to the desert. of the real.
Actually, we don't need the ring. Will be some time until we get a wizard. Also, I forgot which mother it was. I cannot guarantee, but I think it was Lava del Vortal, or however you say their name. And this mod is great, like it just makes Eldof and Ski, or Ski, available earlier in the game. Like you get like a small quest where you rescue Ski, and then you can play with them before reaching Baldur's Gate.
Nothing.
Can I fight against hobgoblins? Pretty sure I can't. I remember they were very strong with tactics. But yeah, I use the mod to have some more character options in kind of a natural way. So we're probably not gonna play with yeah. No. We're not gonna mess with that. Let's not start the stream off with a death. Also, let's heal up before we go towards the next area. We should probably, yeah, be prepared for a bandit ambush. Worst case, that could definitely mess us up. Okay, nice. Sometimes there is a bandit here. The question is, yeah, can we beat him? Let's go into melee. Yeah, he's missing once. Also switching to his bow for some reason, which is good for us. Why is he? Is it like a way to get more attacks? He's missing on a 13. Also, he's missing on a 19 with his bow. Why is he using his bow in melee? His longsword is still working. Well, it doesn't matter to me. It's good that he's dead. Gnolls are what you want to watch out for in this mod. They're cracked. From what I remember, yeah, the Gnoll stronghold is a lot more fun and a lot more pain too, you could say. With tactics installed. So yeah, I can't wait to see. I assume there also have been some changes since I've last played this. Since it's like 5 versions ahead now. I played it, I think, 2.5. Now it's like 7. So yeah, I can't wait to see all of that. You know, I'm Italian, but I speak and can read English quite well. Although in a game like Baldur's Gate, sometimes I struggle to understand the text because it's sometimes written in a somewhat archaic way. I understand that, yeah. I mean, I natively speak German, not English, but yeah, I would say that I can speak English quite well too. And I think I just played Baldur's Gate to the point where I either understand stuff or just don't read enough of it anymore to like realize I'm not understanding some of the words. Because I just know what I have to do. Wait, did I just talk to this guy? No.
Keep your heads about you and we'll work it out. We just need a little help is all.
Also, we are playing with like the minor quest pack, which means we get a little bit of additional XP for doing some small side quests here. I hope my charisma is not fucking this up.
What you mean?
So we are lawful good, what do we do? Do we kill the zombie? or is a lawful good character, there's like a contract here, which means as long as she lived in this house, he's gonna like be her husband or something. So he basically came out of his grave to still be her husband, basically, because she's living in this house. Yeah, let's just uphold the contract. I think it's also the least risky option. I mean, poor zombie, you know. Did everything for love. I lost a piece. Where is Imoen? Imoen is standing where
I can only show you the
she
door.
joined us.
You're the one
We
who has to
are
walk through it.
probably not going to take Imoen, at least for BG1. And also, I think we're recruiting the party at 16k XP, so we're gonna go up to 16k with this character, and then start recruiting the other characters, because that way we get a bunch more XP. We could also maximize it and go to 32k, which is the highest amount of XP. But that would be a lot of effort, and
To make your acquaintance.
also it would make the game a lot less challenging. Once you have the first challenge of getting there done. Okay. Yeah, I want to know about this contract. Yeah, we're gonna uphold the contract. And we're gonna give her some gold. Not that we have that much, but actually, do we see her again at the carnival? Maybe we do. Okay, we only get to open this part. So you're pushing your character to 16, 1-6, not 6-4. 6-4 would be crazy. So when you recruit character, they will have same your XP. No, it's a core mechanic of the base game, where there are certain thresholds. Like, I think the first one is like 2.5k. The second one is, like, I think 8k. And then it goes up to 16 and 32k. And if you recruit a party member while having this or this amount or more on your character, they will immediately be bumped up to that amount of experience. And the thresholds are different per game. In BG1, it's, I think the notable ones are 8k, 16k, 32k.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Like, if you want to go for 32k, there used to be the basilisk cheese, but with tactics it's not really possible anymore. Because with tactics, the basilisks are much stronger and will very likely kill you and Korax. Even if you're immune to being petrified. Oh yeah, the TOB style NPC, what it does is basically bumping up only the XP. Like in the base game, for every part except for TOB, the character used to immediately get bumped up to that XP and also use all the levels immediately. Which means you cannot decide yourself anymore. Are we gonna have to fight her? I'm a bit scared because I'm so ugly. So what TOB style NPCs does is not apply the levels, so you can choose yourself where the XP goes or where the levels go. Which I think it's been a long time since I've played without that. It just gives you more options, use more different weapons on characters. And use them for different purposes. Which after playing this game a lot is definitely more fun.
Stop! You are trespassing on my land home.
Oh damn. What is she? Command. That hits me, right? Okay, this is the first death, I guess. Please tell me you're not attacking again.
At last. All I'm offering is the truth.
And please let me run away. This is not what I expected, but I assume I'm just too ugly. She could not He has a lot of buffs though. She could not stand to see my face. This way we're gonna get less XP from this. Which is not optimal. And I think we're gonna have to kill her. Actually, no, I think we're gonna have to kill her. I should have immediately killed Sonna, right? Yeah, it's been too long since I've played this.
I am Morpheus. We well know the reason most of us aren't here is because of our
He also has like
affinity
the
for
skeleton.
disobedience.
I think we just messed up this quest. No matter. We will come back when we... Should I travel? What else can I do then? Basically go to Baraghost,
Yes.
pick up some armor for myself.
Hello, pal.
And continue with something else. Actually, will Marl beat me up? Am I too ugly? I rarely play this game without a decent charisma score. I like to respect some of my characters to try and test new classes. And a new way to play the game. I mean, yeah, that's fun too. I used, I think, one of Morpheus's components previously, where I made Minsk a berserker to make him more usable or viable.
Follow me.
I don't remember if I used him all the way to the end. I don't think I did. But, yeah. Maybe in the future I'll do that too. For example, I think you suggested in Discord to make Montaron an assassin. That might also be something I'm trying in the future. Okay, here we have this quest, which
I know exactly what you mean.
basically
I can
you
only
just
show
talk to
you
this
the door.
family, whatever,
You're the
until
one
they
who has
figure
to
out the
walk.
problem themselves.
You think that's air you're breathing now?
Welcome
And
to the
they are
desert
missing some jewels they
of
want to
the
sell.
real.
All I'm offering is the truth. Nothing more.
And so either of the parents thinks the other one stole the jewels from... Yeah, the other one stole the jewels. But in fact it was the daughter who stole it,
I show you how deep.
which we figure out
I know exactly what you mean. I wasn't. I can only show you that you think that's air you're breathing.
Also, there is I think this is the thunder weather, which is a bit scary. Could end our run right now. Yeah, let's make her give it back to her parents.
All I'm offering.
That way we solve this issue. And later on we can also buy the necklace from them. For some... Actually we can do it right now too. To get some more reputation. Yeah, slip him some extra money. I don't remember if it did me any benefit.
Follow me.
Yeah, we give her the necklace so we get some extra reputation. Also, the guy will come out and chase us and be like, hey, you gave me too much money. And then we get more reputation. Okay, how much rep do I have? Do I want to risk talking to Marl? Or are we gonna die to Marl? I like Montaron Assassin. He almost one-shot everything with backstabs. My previous run he backstab. Crit in stealth, the mage on the stairs of friendly Armin before he can cast. EI, EI is what? Like, I've been out of this game for a while. Does he usually cast? I think with tactic or project image. Okay, yeah, that makes sense why I didn't realize. I don't think I've ever used that spell.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Thank you, Mr. Firebeard, for your donation. I think we can also do the gold thing to him again. But
I can only show you the
we
door.
did it once and that should be enough.
You're the one that has to walk through it.
Yeah, I mean, Montaron is great for that kind of stuff. Also, we moved some of the NPCs, like Eldolf and Ski, I mentioned before. These ones are just part of the tweak spec. So we get Tiax, Alora, Quail. Is there anyone else that gets available much earlier thanks to this? I don't think so.
I show you how.
I don't think we're gonna use any of them this run, but they are there. Let's try to avoid Marl until we bump up our rep a bit more. Also, we can get the girdle from Algernon. Not girdle, it's a cloak. Okay,
You think that's air you're breathing?
let's have a quick chat with
It's
Firebeard.
hard to find
To the
decent
desert.
folk nowadays.
Get our rep up a bit more.
Of the real.
All I'm offering is the truth.
I like that component, but didn't use it in my run. But I know it would be useful to have those characters in the first areas, because they have so much untapped potential. To me, it's mainly... I just would never use them if I don't make them available earlier. Like, that's the only way I'm ever using them. So I move them here. For TX, I'm pretty sure, like, he has the Gust cast ability, which is way too broken for this part of the game. So if I ever use TX in one of my runs, I will not use the Gust until BG City. Maybe not at all. But yeah, definitely not before BG City. To kind of match the level you normally get it at. Okay, let's hope this is enough for Marl. I'm pretty sure this guy can beat us up.
Here now, get out!
You tell him, Marl.
Could we do anything? Actually, let's get armor before we... Or just let's do this. I don't think it's dependent on charisma.
I know exactly
Are you talking to me?
what you mean.
Are you talking to me?
Oh damn. What was Marl's locker code? I think like this, and from here on it's important. Yeah. Yes. I don't think it's charisma dependent actually. Just have to remember his locker code. And then toast to a memory to Marl's son.
Are you talking
Poor
to
Marl.
me? Are you talking to me?
And he's still mad at me.
You want some whiskey?
Okay.
I can only show you the door.
Because,
the
for
one who's
example,
gonna walk
Alora
through.
is useful if you get her very early, but when you get her in Baldur's Gate, you don't need her anymore. Because your characters are already much more powerful. Yeah, basically, yeah. Like, you will never use her, because her XP is just too low at the point you get her. Okay, we get some additional hit points, which is great. Oh, let me try and remember. Okay, I think we're gonna get ourselves some armor, talk to Nuber, to get some experience.
You think that's air you're breathing now?
And then we're gonna check out... Actually, here are these Ogrelons. I don't think I can... We can get the boots. No, it's a lot of hobgoblins actually. Let's get the armor first things first, before we fight anybody.
At last.
Also, I'm installing EET in Italian language on my laptop because I'm
To
planning
the desert.
to translate tactics in Italian when I have time. I mean, that sounds good, yeah. It's always nice to contribute to the community and environment, modding environment around Baldur's Gate.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defeat.
These guys, I think, are way too strong for me. I have an armor class of 0, which is not horrible, but it's gonna be much lower when we get our armor, so we will not
All
risk
I'm
anything
offering is the truth.
until then. Let's also, for no reason at all, take this very long way around. Just potentially because I might have heard about the prophecy that there are some hobgoblins on the way. And there are some kobolds down here. How many? Only one. Should be doable. Show your strength, Morpheus. That's not what I meant. 15 he hits. And I win. Good job. Another bandit. I haven't rested for a while. Let's see. I think we beat the other one pretty easily. Yeah. I think the AI is not the best with this bandit for some reason. Oh, the bandit actually misses on a 19. Oh yeah, true, the other one did too. Because he's using the bow in melee. He's rolling pretty good. If he would use his long sword, he would hit us, I'm pretty sure. But lucky for us, for some reason they're using their bow.
Don't touch me. I might catch something.
This guy normally gives you like a 18 charisma ring. Well, not normally, but if you use the BG project, which I've used for a while. And it gives you the ring that sets your charisma to 18. And I've been using the BG project for so many installs that I kind of forgot that it wasn't part of the base game. So,
As you no doubt have
I was
guessed,
quite surprised when I realized that
follow me.
the game is quite a bit much harder if you're ugly. if you don't have that mod. But yeah, the writing in the mod is just too wonky, and the items you get are too powerful. So I removed it. Beautiful Nashkel.
Play.
A fine day, dear.
Did you remember to wash your face?
Did now.
So you're pushing to 16k XP. How much levels are? Could be like level 4 or 5. I think fighter
With your
levels are
hurried
quite
flight from Candlekeep barely behind you, the troubles
hard to
facing
get.
the Sword Coast seem an unfair.
I know
Let's skip that.
what you mean.
Getting XP early in tactics is quite tricky, I found. Yeah, it's definitely not easy. Like, the first hours of the game are a lot more exciting, you could say. Like, normally you just pick up protection from petrification, run to the basilisk, and you basically have a good amount of XP to get either more XP before recruiting or just immediately recruiting. With tactics, that's not an option at all anymore. You're basically forced to go through.
I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.
Yeah, a lot of mini quests and small things and small fights, which I enjoy a lot more. I don't know, I really love the part of BG1 where you just walk around. As you can see, I have like the haste component, but it's only for cast, like for casting spells. Like, to me this game should just be a chill game. So yeah, I'm not really trying to speed this process up. But yeah, we're gonna try to get to 16k. And let's hope we do it without dying. Which fighter is a good class for? I think Sorcerer might be a bit better or more reliable, since you have like some more tools in your pocket. But at the same time you have less HP, so if you're unlucky with an ambush, you might run into problems. How did you restore classic BGE movies? Is a component from EET installation? That's a good question. It's a component from some of the bigger mods. But which one? I can't say. I think it might be SCS. Or maybe it's EET.
All I'm offering is the truth.
If you want to look at it, like, you can see my video log, where all the mods are listed. Maybe it's also a tweak. And just search for like original cutscenes or something. Or just the word cutscene in it. And maybe you'll find the component. Do you have useful advice for keybind? I mean, yeah, I think so. Also, but in general, take my advice with a grain of salt. I'm nowhere near the level of, for example, Antarware when it comes to playing this game.
We well know that the reason most of us are here
But
is because of
yeah,
our
for
affinity
keybind,
for disobedience.
since I use the bub spell menu, which is basically this thing you can see here, I'm not a mage, so the only spell I have is toggling this out of combat haste. But basically I use Q to open my spells, W to open my innate abilities, and then I just select it per click. And then when it comes to like spells you apply a lot, for example Stone Skin, I think I have it on G or something, but it only becomes relevant in late BG2, late BG1 I mean. What am I doing right now? That's a very good question, actually. Actually, yeah, let me get some reputation. Because I have to do this now before we go pick up Brage.
And so soon.
Yeah, I'm using L for the quick loot. Also, I think P is like my quick save.
Dealing with criminals jades a man so.
Okay, now we can go get Brage. Before that, I will take a quick 2-minute break to get myself something to drink. And make a quick lawyer call. Oh yeah, see you in 2 minutes. Okay.
What? Follow me.
Back. Still haven't figured out what I want to do. Actually, I want to get Brage. So yeah, I'm using L for loot. One of the big things is you should have all the elemental resistances bound to a key. Also Death Ward and Chaotic Command, since you're gonna be casting it a lot. And like individually on each character. Or if you want to, you can also use like the power gaming scripts from Morpheus, which do all of that for you. Which I've used before. On this playthrough I'm not gonna use it. Since one of the big things in late BG2 or TOB is to forget about a buff and it fucks over your whole fight. So if you use power gaming scripts, that can't really happen, or even if it happens, it's not really a skill issue or anything that you are to blame for. So yeah, what I do is I have like, I think the keys like 7, 8, 9, 0 I use for the different elemental buffs or protection from an elemental element. Where is Brage? I don't think he's here. This is the Dritz area.
I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.
Also, let's rest.
Dream often, but tonight the visions are vivid
Oh,
indeed.
true, what spells do we
Long
want?
have you walked, but now you find yourself back amidst the stones of Candlekeep. Your former home looms before you.
Evil is, what is it again? Oh, it's like Larlox, Horror, and Vampire Touch. I don't really need any of those. I mean, a Vampire's Touch wouldn't be horrible, but it's not worth to make my reputation suffer at this point of the game. Also, I mean, right now we're just talking about Larlox, which is obviously worse than Cure Wounds. And I guess we're just gonna have some extra drop on Holy Might later on in the game. That can't hurt either.
You think that's air you're breathing now? Welcome to the desert
I'm always triggered
of the real.
that the graphical error where the selection circle gets stuck and is displaying always the movement circle.
As you no doubt have guessed.
Yeah, I think it's an error in the script after, for example, the dreams where your character is trying to trigger an action on themselves. But there is no action in the queue anymore.
Yes.
And there are numerous ways to trigger this. So I think this is the Dritz and ogre area. I always had it in the vanilla game. Yeah, I think everybody has these bugs and they've been around forever.
What you mean?
I think some of the scripts in the game are just wonky and yeah.
I wasn't aware. I show you.
I mean, I get that it bothers you. I think I used to be petty about it too at some point. But I think I just played this game so much, I'm just used to it.
What?
Like, I don't really pay attention to it anymore.
You're the one that has to walk through it.
But yeah, on a minor level, it definitely bothers me too. Yeah, I think this is where Brugge is. The map also looks different because of EET. Can I fight these guys?
You think that's air you're breathing now?
Maybe with my new armor. But let's see what they are rolling. Yeah, they miss on a 19. Miss on a 4, yeah. I mean, they're missing on a 19. Let's just fight them for the XP. I'm missing on a 10 though, too. I need to quickly do the quest north of the friendly arm to get myself a magical flail. Oh yeah, there our weapon broke. That's typical. Just when I talk about it. I think there's also another... Actually, yeah, now I remember, there is another point to get a magical flail.
To the desert.
You get it at
of the real.
This area. There are some hobgoblins and there's a cave. In the cave you get a flail, I think.
Nothing more.
Let's see if I still know Brugge's locker code. Also, I have like one of the mini quests in the mini quest mod for BG1 kind of completes Brugge's quest, since it was I'm pretty sure incomplete in the base game. Like, you basically just rescue Brugge and he has this cursed sword, but you can't really do anything about it to redeem him or yeah, continue the quest in any way. But now we are able to continue this quest and actually find out more about this conspiracy.
Yes.
Interpreted Helm, watch over thee upon thy quest.
Okay. Should we get an antidote just in case? So we have one. The problem is just I'm so ugly, the prices are pretty high. I always like to have one of these with me, just in case you get a basilisk ambush. Because if you don't manage to...
Follow me.
Cure the person in the ambush, they are basically permadead. Like, you can't travel to the area again to turn them to flesh.
Dealing with criminals jades a man's soul. Dealing with criminals jades a man's soul.
Okay, let's just set up this quest. Do you think deactivate cosmetic attacks would improve my experience in general? To me,
exactly what you mean.
I just
Watch over thee upon thy quest.
Yeah. To me it's kind of necessary, I'm a bit petty with that. I just want to see an attack whenever it happens and not more attacks. Also, yeah, it's like you could say you get slightly more accurate information But then again, the only real way to tell when an attack happens is if you look into the log and see this attack with this roll.
Helm, watch over thee upon thy quest.
Basically, we show him the cursed sword and he confirms it's cursed. So later on we can have like a trial where
you're the one that has to walk through it.
Yeah, we decide if, or like if we help Braga correctly, he's allowed to, I don't know, be free basically. We just still need to figure out more about this, but we'll come back to this later. Yeah, I definitely turn cosmetic attacks off. I just want my character to attack whenever they attack. Not, yeah, just swinging their stuff and nothing happened. But yeah, if you like it better, if it looks more actiony, because especially in BG1, it might look a bit stupid, like two people staring at each other mid-combat, then yeah, leave it turned on. Do you know the trick on the grave? Yeah. I think if you click a couple times, there's this, I don't know, I don't remember how many times, but there's this very powerful mage spawning, which will attack you. I don't remember though if there was some reference or something to it. I think it's one of the game developers' name. Yes, don't do it if you don't want to do. I think you can do it once. The first time he just warns you. But the second time, yeah, he's not happy anymore. So yeah, what do we have now? All this stuff. We should get a shield, so what I'm looking at now is this area.
I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
And we're going up here. Actually, no, let's get, yeah, as you can tell, I'm a bestie.
Welcome to the desert.
Let's go kill these hobgoblins, get the boots of Zurlong, and also do the cave. Like there's a flail in the cave. He will be very angry. Yeah, from what I remember, he will be very angry, and it's very not beneficial for you. Is this some sort of modded playthrough? Welcome, Theo Marv, if I spelled that or pronounced that correctly. Yes, this is a Tactics Remix playthrough, at least that's the mod it centers around. And it's basically a massive increase to the difficulty of this game. We've played it before, an earlier version of the mod. Now we are returning and playing, yeah, a more recent version of the mod with a lot of changes, so a lot about this mod that I don't know yet. And we'll learn to know and potentially learn to hate. Is this like SCS? You could say it's kind of a alternative to SCS, though the goals of the mod are a bit different. Like SCS's goal is to make the game more realistic, and the side effect of that is basically it gets harder, while Tactics is just about making the game harder. You could say like a slight side effect is that you are more immersed into the game because there's more challenge, which also makes it more realistic, I guess. But the main goal is to make the game more difficult, more of a challenge. And I would consider the mod quite a bit harder than SCS. Especially if you want to play on double damage. Like, I don't play this on double damage, as people usually do with SCS. I also have a bunch of other mods to increase the amount of companions we have available. And Enhanced Edition Trilogy. Yeah, these guys don't really have a chance to hit me. Still, I want to try to minimize how often they are able to.
Then hit me, if you can.
harder than SCS. Damn, I've heard SCS with everything installed is super hard. Yeah, I mean, SCS is not easy, definitely. It definitely depends on how much you want to cheese the game. Like, how much you want to try to outplay the enemy AI. Because at times it's just messing up. But yeah, Tactics is supposed to be a mod that focuses on difficulty. And yeah, by that, it basically
think you are. No, you are.
I would say it's a lot more difficult than CS. Especially if you would play it no reload. Which, as of now, I'm not planning to do in this run. Maybe in the future I will try no reload running, or Iron Run, or whatever you wanna call it.
Yes.
Tactics, but I don't see... Oh yeah, this is not where the flail is. Actually, I think it's in the Svart village. Well, at least I know that now.
Follow me.
That means we either have to go to the Svart village, if we don't want to run into problems constantly from breaking our weapons. Or we have to do the quest with Tanya. And the question is, can she still command me? Should I still be scared? Then again, I should be able to tank the damage by now. Oh no. Gibberling. What am I gonna do? I see, I've never modded anything. Just started a solo playthrough after many years of not playing and just trying to understand all the mods, etc. Is it difficult to install that Tactics mod? I mean, here it definitely depends on a lot of factors. Like, just installing Tactics shouldn't be a problem. When it comes to, like, using more mods than Tactics, like, mod install order in this game is kind of crucial. So, like, if you, for example, want to use the exact same mod list as Morpheus or, for example, me, you can just basically use the same mod install order, the same mods, and you won't run into problems. Or if you want to use the same mods, just less, you can just cut out the ones you don't want in most cases. But
I know exactly.
Yeah, when it comes to adding in more mods, basically just ask people in the community, I want to add this type of mod or this mod into my mod list, or I want to install these 5 mods. In which direction should I install them? Or look for other resources on it.
At last.
I think the rough, like it's roughly first of content mods, then companion mods, or maybe the other way around. After come like tweaks, changes to kits and everything, or new kits, and at the end, SCS Tactics. Like if you decide to do tweaks or Tactics first, I think it's more recommendable to do tweaks first. But with SCS, it used to be the case that it takes like a long time to install SCS. So a lot of people just install it before tweaks, in case they want to change something about a tweak. But yeah, the optimal order of installing would be first tweaks and then like the main combat AI overhaul, which would be SCS or Tactics. And there is also improved Anvil, but I've not seen a lot of people play that. And I'm definitely not planning on it either. From what I've seen on Daryl's stream, it's quite a different experience.
Don't think you are.
But yeah. Also there's like UI mods and new sound sets, stuff like that. They kind of matter less. But yeah, just look at the install orders that, for example, Morpheus provides in his Discord, if you're familiar with Morpheus. Basically the person who made this mod. And yeah, in the logs you can basically see which mod he installs after which mod. And use it as an orientation.
You have to let it all go. Fear, doubt.
I mean, there's a lot to know here. Just ask people in like the various Discords. Can of course also ask me in the stream, but I do try to focus on playing this game, even though I'm usually doing a very bad job. So I won't go too in depth. But it's more or less like the basics I should have just ran down for you. One thing I'm looking for is like it would be great to run into some winter wolves. They deal pure cold damage. So they're basically free. That you can just put on this belt and they drop like I think 600 XP, maybe even 900. Would be a great way to get some levels. Also there's melee camp, yeah. That's probably also one of the next ones I should do.
You think that's air you're breathing now?
Okay, what have I done right now? I have the boots. Oh, I don't have the flail, that's what I'm missing. Also not gonna get there soon. To the next level. I think I'm gonna fight Tanya first. Also buy a new weapon. To make sure I have a backup when mine breaks. Yeah, makes sense. Thanks for the info. I think I'll just play default for now, and it's been forever and I forgot most things already, and we'll just learn about the mods as I go along. That sounds great, yeah. I mean, the basic game is already a lot of fun. No need to stress yourself out about using mods.
Welcome to the desert.
And yeah, just add them in as you get to know more about the game. Wait, did he just take my gold? Oh my god, I'm too ugly. Yeah. I forgot how much it sucks to be ugly in this game. Pretty privilege is definitely real. Sup, brother? Good to see you and good luck. Welcome, ZO. It's been a long time, yeah.
All I'm offering is the truth.
Good to see you too. Thanks for coming in. Okay. What else is there? Yeah, let's buy a weapon. Fight Tanya to get our flail. I hope I get the flail. Like, I'm pretty ugly.
The reason most of us are here is because of our affinity for disobedience.
I don't know if you will give it to me. Yes, it has, yeah, it's been like 6 months since I've streamed the last time. So I've been in your streams a couple of times since then. But yeah, not a lot. I've not been on my laptop that much while I was abroad. We'll get a medium shield +1 later. For now we don't need that. If there are any bags we should buy to make inventory management easier. I think for now we're fine. Let's buy some of these. I think we can also sell the cursed sword. I'm not in... Oh, actually he doesn't want to buy it. Okay. Let's find someone else who is in need of a cursed berserker sword. Oh, we can also get the cloak for Gurke, I think he's called. Which is the German word for cucumber. In case anybody is curious. What did I want to do? Damn, my memory is spotty, could say.
I know exactly what you mean.
That is in any way a proper term. Just rest once more. And now let's go fight the evil
You think that's air you're breathing?
lady. Actually, no, let's talk to this guy first.
Welcome to the desert. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Can we still turn this quest to not kill her? So we are kind of a good guy.
Will prevail.
Okay, let's just kill him. Stay here. Please tell me they don't vanish. Okay, perfect. So we have the thing. We just can't get our XP from Tania. Okay, now we don't need all of this anymore. Just wasted a bunch of gold. Actually, we can sell it technically. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. Let's see if we can talk to Tania. This might be a very risky endeavor. She might be trying to beat us up while we talk to her. But I think we can still trigger the dialogue. Or maybe her quest state reset. And she will not be hostile. Let's find out. Also, thank you for the follow, Marf. Just gonna say it like that. Hope you will not be offended by this potential mispronunciation. Okay, so she's commanding me. It's gonna get a free hit in. Actually, no, she doesn't. Can we talk to her? Nope, that sucks. I don't want to kill her. We don't get anything of that. We just get to keep her stupid bowl, which I don't need. Nice, so good, pretty accurate pronunciation. That's nice to hear. Okay. Now it would be very appealing to pick up a bar to pickpocket Algernon.
The reason most of us are here.
Let's try. The most deadly ambush. But actually it's just 4 bandits instead of 8. If you get this as a mage in the very early part of the game, good luck getting out of there. Okay, where did I want to go? Yeah, there was a time when I've been sharper. I wanted to pick up Eldoth.
I can only show you the door.
That's what I wanted to do.
You're the one that has to walk through it.
Gentlemen,
Hello, buddy.
gentlewomen, may I introduce myself? I am Eldoth Kron.
Yeah, basically he wants to steal like some statue. And actually, how much pickpocket does a bard have at this level? Will we even be able to pickpocket the cloak?
Welcome to the desert.
Let's find out.
Of the real.
You're so dull.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna use Eldov, so I'm just gonna use him to pickpocket.
Is the truth, nothing more. As you no doubt.
Oh, that's the wrong location. We need to go here.
Follow me.
Do you have to push more? Oh yeah, a lot more. I don't even remember what I can do. There's quite a bit, but... yeah, it's been too long since I've played this game. I think melee camp also gives us a potential 2000 XP. Also...
I know exactly what you mean.
I don't know, I always found melee camp to be very stupid. Since you basically gamble away. We can get us some additional pickpocketing skill.
You want some whiskey?
He should have... no, he doesn't. Maybe he has the scroll for the Cat's Grace, is it called? So you get some additional pickpocketing. That is not the case. So Eldov will just have to try like this. Yeah, we have to push way more, and I forgot quite a lot about. Okay, let's just save in case things go south. No, lucky us. He can't identify any of them. That is pretty shit for a bard. Thought bards would be pretty good lore-wise. But I guess Eldov has skipped school quite a bit.
I wasn't aware that I can only show you the door.
Okay, thank you for your contribution, Eldov. You will be missed.
What? I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. You think that's air you're breathing now?
You want some whiskey?
So what I'm planning to do now is I need to identify this. Yeah, basically this guy wants to give us back the money. But we don't let him. And I think at some point we get an additional rep point for that. Bard usually should have more lore than anyone. Yeah. But Eldov doesn't seem to be the smartest bard. I need to identify this. Where do I do that? At the temple.
Follow me.
Welcome! The traveling adventurer is never turned away from a house of Lothander. Don't touch me. I'm super important.
Now we can try to finish the quest. Since we can now charm Tanya, hopefully, and then talk to her.
I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.
Would have saved us a nice 100 gold if Eldov would have been able to identify it. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. BG1, you have more than enough gold. Okay, lady.
You think that's air you're breathing?
Let's see if you can resist the charm. Did I even cast it?
Welcome.
Looks like I didn't. Okay, let's just repeat this process.
I wasn't aware. We well know that the reason most
For some
of us
reason I didn't cast it.
is because of our affinity for disobedience.
Or it just didn't show in the log.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Oh, she's unaffected? Where is that? Oh, she's an elf.
Yes.
But even an elf can technically be charmed. And I think for the 2000 XP it's worth to just rinse and repeat. Like, she has 90% resistance. And even if we get it, she can still succeed the...
Follow me.
Again, no luck. Also, we should probably wait her buffs out. Like, we desperately need the 2k XP. Let's try it a couple times. If we don't succeed at all, then... Maybe she's also on half elf.
I know
For sure.
exactly what you mean.
Elf has resistance to magic a bit. Not
You're the one who
magic.
has to walk through it.
It's like 90% resistance to charm and sleep effect. I go eat, see you later. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, bon appetit. See you later. Bit annoying I have to walk up here every time. But yeah, as you can see, you won't be missing a lot if it keeps going like this.
You think that's air you're breathing now? As you welcome to the desert.
How much XP do we get for just killing her? Like, we have her stupid bowl. We should have just not fuck up the talking to her part. Or it shouldn't have been as ugly. Okay, let me try talking to her again. No.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Yeah, they can't hit us.
Yes.
Oh, damn. Can I beat an Ankite? That's a good question. I don't know, I think I should just leave. I mean, the Ankite is missing on an 18. But still, like, from what I remember, the acid damage is like 28 up to 40 damage. Or even more. Let's not do that.
We well know that the reason most of us are here. Follow me.
Okay, while we do this, let's think about what to do after. It's likely gonna be... There's the hobgoblins with the amulet you can bring back to the father of the family. There is the half-ogres. Should definitely do that to get myself a magical shield. Okay, dear lady, please. Yeah. No way. Hobgoblins that protect the amulet, the half ogres, Alicamp. Alicamp could also be very annoying.
I can only show you the door.
Oh.
You're the... You think that's air you're breathing now?
You have been waylaid by enemies.
Welcome to the desert.
With an Alicamp we could miss out on another 2k XP. For no reason at all, but yeah, basically failing on
All
life.
I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. What?
And we are really trying to get to this 16k XP threshold. I don't want to start this with 8k. Tactics is hard enough as it is. But I don't know how else to get it. Let's just kill her. Unlucky, but oh, yeah. Oh, we just hit her and... Now I remember.
As you, I know exactly.
Okay, that all could have been avoided easily. I just did a lot of work for... no reason at all. And we get 2.5k. I'm sorry to anybody watching this. This is my walk of shame. Or not remembering how this quest goes. Okay, so we're done with this, so we're gonna continue with the hobgoblins. There is also the gnolls at High Hedge. From what Afaya said, the gnolls are gonna be kind of tough. So let's stick to hobgoblins for now. It's the correct area. No.
We well know that the reason most of us are here.
This one.
I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through. What? You think that's air you're
Also,
breathing?
we should do Nira's quest after. So we get a gem bag. That's basically all Nira is to me in most of my playthroughs. A gem bag. They deal quite some damage.
Free your mind.
Let's go to their backline and stop them from shooting at us. I don't
Let
like
it all
that.
go. Fear, doubt, and disbelief.
Enough is enough. One big advantage we have for this playthrough is that we have these mini quests to help us bump up our XP a bit without risking too much. But I think it's just fair that you have some more peaceful ways to get some XP in early BG1. And the quests have kind of a nice touch. Like most of them don't feel out of place. They only take the ones that, I don't know, I think are not too silly or don't fit the style of the game. Yeah, this is the lovesick half-orc. I don't think you get any XP for these quests, but for this one, or any rewards. But I think it's kind of a funny story. Like you meet him later on, trying to woo his wife, or to be wife, in Baldur's Gate. So I have this now.
To the desert.
Let's bring it to...
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
This house, I'm pretty sure. We miss out already on the XP for Zorlong's boots. Because we... Yeah, because we didn't... We were too ugly for him to talk to us.
Yes.
Hey, get out of me way, you crummy loghead. You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Oh.
Follow me.
Let's sell some of this stuff.
I know exactly what you mean.
You want some whiskey?
Anything we need to buy? Nope. Not for now.
I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.
Yeah, half ogres now. So we get another nice piece of equipment.
You think that's air you're breathing now?
Because the paladin in the inn in Baragos will give us a shield for beating up these half ogres. Take anything I can.
Don't think you are. Know you are.
Any advantage. How many attacks per round do I have? 1.5. Could be better. But I think these guys don't have a great FACO. So I should be fine. Yeah, they miss on a 13. Still a bit scared.
Don't.
Because it's still 4 of them.
No.
Let's see if they hit like an 18 or something. So we can just confirm. What was that? Yeah, 18. Oh, it's a crit. Yeah, they are critting on an 18. I think they only hit crits on me. But they're critting on an 18.
I do not believe it to be a matter of hope. It is simply a matter of time.
Okay, 1 down. And we get a level up. That comes in handy.
At last. We well know that the reason most of us are here is because of our affinity for disobedience. Free your mind.
Oh, this guy's weapon broke.
You have to let it all go.
I think.
Fear, doubt, and disbelief.
Or maybe it's just his sprite is bug. Let's see. Oh yeah, no. His weapon is there. I don't actually think his weapon disappears if it breaks. I'm not even sure if it can break. Or if it's like part of his creature.
I do not believe it to be a matter of hope. It is simply a matter of time. I do not believe it to be a matter of hope. It is simply a matter of time.
Good job, Morpheus. Beating all those half ogres.
Welcome to the desert.
Let's hope the quest isn't bugged out.
Of the real. All I'm offering is the truth.
I remember there could be a problem with the variable here.
Yes.
There is not.
Yes.
Lucky for us. Well, I mean, if there was the bug, I would probably set the variable manually. Since we did the thing and should be rewarded accordingly. Okay, now let's get Perdue's sword. And also there is another nice little quest added by the mod in this house, where you have to resolve someone turning into a slime.
I wasn't aware that my actions required any explanation. Follow me.
We will help the poor couple out.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I know exactly what you mean.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I can only show you the door.
Yeah, for now that is all.
You're the one that has to walk through it.
And now let's get Perdue's sword. Can also do melee camp while we're at it.
You think that's air you're breathing now?
Let's see how bad it goes against this gnoll.
You have to let it all go. Fear, doubt, and disbelief.
I mean, he misses on a 16.
I do not believe it to be a matter of hope. It is simply a matter of time.
I think it should be fine. Like the 4 gnolls that are up here. That have Perdue's sword. Would be doable.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Also 1 wolf.
That sounds exactly like the thinking of a machine.
Shouldn't become a problem.
He's beginning to believe.
No worries, Melecamp. And let's bring him to Palantir to reverse his accursed state.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
That I think is a very strong potion of invulnerability. That's also a very strong potion. For some reason though, he's not proficient with the weapon he uses. That gets gets a -1 to attack rolls. I don't think I can get hit that way. No. I mean, it was a crit though. Still, I should just keep my mouth shut. Not jinx stuff like this. Very epic battle. Very intense. Staring into each other's eyes. Very romantically. Also, cosmetic attacks are turned off, but for some reason there still are some. I think it's because I have 1.5 attacks. Like the second attack is always made by the sprite, but doesn't always count as an actual attack. That might be one reason.
The reason most of us are here is because of our
Or my
affinity
assumption.
for disobedience. Yes.
We got a nice little scroll out of that. Did he always look like this? Why does he look so blue?
Baby Palantir, why do I live in such a pissant town?
Also sell him the chicken. Might be better use of the chicken. Since we might just not get the XP reward. If we fail the 50% chance. Let's get a potion case. To save ourselves some space. Also, as you can see, we have acid potions in the game. Since Morpheus adds quite some acid damage to the game, he also adds some acid potions to the game, which is fair. Be fair to the player.
Why do I live in such a pissant town? Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Let's see if we can help the chicken. Damn it.
Why do I live in such a pissant
No 2000 XP for us.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Some people say that if you get the skull after you get the chicken, it works. I don't think there's any part in the script that reflects this behavior. But yeah, maybe the universe for some reason rewards that behavior.
I do not believe it to be a matter of hope. It is simply a matter.
Oh, and I think I remember which of the nulls are pretty cracked. It's the elite ones. Because they now get access to popping potions. And sometimes they will pop like a haste potion. Let's use all our abilities here.
Is not without a sense of irony. I wasn't aware that my actions required an explanation.
Still have my helmet, right? Yeah.
He's beginning to believe. I can only show
As
you.
you can imagine, with double damage, this gets quite more complicated. Without double damage, it's possible. And pretty doable. But with double damage turned on, this process of getting XP in the early game, as a solo character, gets quite a bit more tedious. It's basically just a lot of kiting. Also, I should rest before I do this. And that is not good at all. I remember these. We like randomly get ambushed at night.
Welcome to the desert of the real. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Because we are too heroic. These people might also be backstabbers. Yoka is wearing an armor skin when entering the map now. Probably a good way to ensure players don't get around her with a sneaky backstab.
What?
Okay, let's see this guy.
You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager.
He's beginning
Potion of heroism. But we're off to a good start. And he's not wearing a helmet.
He's beginning to believe.
Another crit. This is a lot easier than I would have expected. Let's finish him off right now to make sure he doesn't pop any more potions if he has any. So we will get these potions. Okay, he doesn't have any more. I think we need this. Let's hope we're not too ugly for this. $50 gold and 500 XP. Cannot complain about that. Basically, this guy is the one who sold the potion to the slime guy. And we are right now negotiating an antidote. If you were like a less good character, you could get like a cheaper antidote. In which case, the quest ends kind of bad. But since we are a good character, we will just be sparing no expenses to get through this quest.
What is the Matrix? Control.
And help them as best as possible.
Generated dream.
As good as possible? I don't know.
I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
So basically he wanted to impress her, so he wanted to be stronger, and drank too much of the strength potion, and the overdose turned him into a slime. And now with our antidote he's back to normal. And rewards us with quite some gold and XP.
I know exactly.
Very nice of him. Okay. I think we have done quite a lot by now. What other type of quests are left now? That's a good question. Oh, there's the whole friendly arm stuff. Yeah, let's go do the... What are they? Spiders. Right now. Why is the courtesan chasing me? I'm not interested. We have better plans than to spend our nights in such a frivolous manner.
I can only show you the door. You think that's air you're breathing now?
Hope we get out. Nice. Sometimes you get stuck in this place. And that's like if you take too long to move away from the door. And that might very well be a run under. But this way you can fight all of them separately. Because they don't have space to attack you at the same time. Which is good way to ensure you don't die. The other way would be to have the ability to cast level 1 spells as a bard or sorcerer or a mage. And that way you can cast color spray. Which yeah, it's very helpful against these spiders. Sleep, of course, too, but with Morpheus's changes to spells, sleep is not as good anymore. Enemies wake up after one hit now. And if you don't hit hard, then one hit is definitely not enough for a spider. Even if you hit hard, it's not likely. Okay. Where are we at now? Yeah, basically the Belt Ogre. Then we go fight...
Exactly what you mean.
Tarnish is his name? I think so. Let's see how rough Tarnish is. I remember there was one version of Tactics, like one of the first, where he basically cast a bunch of very powerful spells and also monster summoning. At that point I would definitely say he was too strong. But I think later on it got changed by Morpheus to be a bit lighter on the player. But yeah, that might have changed again since then. Tarnish casts Confusion and Fear. That's actually scary.
I do not believe it to be a matter of hope. It is simply a matter of time.
Yeah, let's see what he casts on us. Maybe we will actually make sure we don't get hit. Can pick up Eld up again to cast Protection from Fear on us.
I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.
Other than that...
We well know that the reason most
yeah, this might be our first death, because I'm not sure how strong Tarnish is. Oh yeah, we can also get the ring for... We're not gonna get another level up before Tarnish, but... Still we get some rep and a little bit of XP, with less risk involved. Getting the ring? Yeah, later on we'll have to fight Tarnish and hope for the best. We have this potion, which actually it prevents fear too. So yeah, let's
You think that's air you're breathing now?
have it as an emergency. Yo, El Loco, just stopping by to say welcome back. Hope you've been keeping well. Welcome, Junjun Kid. It's been a long time, yeah. And I'm glad to be back, at least when it comes to streaming. And yeah, thanks for coming in, or stopping by. And hope you're having a great day.
To the desert.
And hopefully I'll catch more of your streams now. I wasn't really on my computer or laptop a lot while I was abroad, so... or at least not for other purposes than working. So I have missed quite a bit of your streams. But yeah, I'll make sure to check them out again. Now that I'm back.
Free your... I'm sure it is.
Here we got the ring. And where has that time gone? Had a good time? I had a great time. I mean, my original plan was to travel Southeast Asia. But after a while I just decided to stick to Vietnam. For, yeah, basically 6 months. And I did spend a bit of time, like a week or two in Hong Kong. Which was also great. Very different from Vietnam. But yeah, that's basically it. And so right now I'm looking forward to going again. Sometime later this year. But for now I will stay home and stream Baldur's Gate.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
And yeah, I had a great time. And definitely want to travel more. Maybe even move permanently somewhere Southeast Asia. Maybe Vietnam, I don't know. I love the language, I love the people. We'll see. We love Hong Kong, where my family from originally. Vietnam is certainly somewhere I want to visit soon. I mean, yeah, I was mainly in Hanoi, but I also was in Da Nang for a bit, and Hoi An. Da Nang, a bit touristy, like a lot of expats. Not really my kind of style, you could say. But Hanoi was great. Hoi An, also a lot of tourists, but the nicer alternative to Da Nang, in my opinion. And I wasn't in Ho Chi Minh, but from what I've heard, I think when it comes to my taste, I like Hanoi the best. Since it's just, I guess less like party, more chill and just, yeah, kind of learn about Vietnamese traditions and in general Vietnamese culture. And yeah, I'm looking forward to going to Hanoi again, and when I'm already there I will definitely try to switch it up a bit and go to Philippines, Thailand,
no doubt have guessed.
mainland China too,
Morpheus.
and also Japan. I was planning of going to Japan to finish my journey there, but at some point during my travels I got hit with what I would call a surprise bill. Just something at home I had to pay, which I didn't expect, and I had to cut out the Japan trip, but Vietnam was great and I don't mind any of it. Like, I loved every day I spent in Vietnam. I was planning to go in Thailand this year for the 4th time, but unfortunately there's war in the middle and flights are not very safe at the moment. Yeah, true, I mean, like, I came back like 2 weeks ago. Bit less even. And flying back I flew over Shanghai. So you kind of take a loop around the Middle East. But yeah, right now it's a bit more complicated to get there. Is it suggested not to fly? Would have thought they would divert around the madness. Yeah, I think you can get there, it just probably is a bit more expensive, since there are less flights. And also, who knows how the war progresses. Let's hope it stops, but yeah, right now it doesn't look like it. Same with Japan, do go when you get a chance. We went in October and loved it. I mean, yeah, I definitely want to go. Like, I heard a lot of, maybe not good things, but just I guess, interesting things about Japan, and I want to see the nature. And just like see the, I guess, more traditional side of Japan. And also like Tokyo with all the billboards and overstimulation. Give it a try. But yeah, compared to Vietnam, it's a bit more expensive. So when it comes to money, I was not in the position to go there, but yeah, if I get the chance again, I'll be there. Which should be in the next years, definitely. Yes, they can divert, but you will have problems to go back home. They don't permit people to leave. Wait, from Thailand? It's expensive. Thailand doesn't permit you to leave because of the war.
What? I know exactly.
Could be, I don't know.
What you mean?
That would suck. Okay, let's see this game.
My friend.
Yeah, my name is Morpheus. What do you want to do about it? How does that look? Mirror image. Vocalize armor, resist fear, mirror image. Blur, protection from evil. Double mirror image, nice. I fall asleep, but falling asleep is not a problem. Also, it looks like he's not chasing after me. So let's just wait the sleep out. Got some time to talk. Actually, I've heard a couple of people that they had problems to leave from Thailand. Damn, that's a bummer. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be stuck in Thailand or somewhere else. Especially, like, I think you need a visa for Thailand, right? Like, it depends on where you're from, but most likely you will need a visa. Like, how does it work if they don't want you to leave, but at the same time your visa expires? Like, you might have trouble in the future with the country. Even though it's not your fault. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, let's hope this war ends soon. And yeah, for the sake of everybody. You need visa, a paper for outsiders? Yeah. I mean, that might be... depending on how frequently you travel to Thailand, but you mentioned you go there quite often. You might not wanna mess up with your like overstays and stuff, even if it's not your fault, because they don't want you to leave with a certain flight. It might still reflect negatively on you.
You're the one that has to walk through it.
Okay, hello Mr. Tarnish. What are we casting now? Actually, there's also one thing about tactics. Enemies are casting spells on the ground now instead of you, if they are AoE. Which means I can dodge Tarnish's spells. These I can't. Also, someone is ringing my door, so I'll be back in a minute. I'm back, sorry for that. Some guy was trying to sell me a new connection. Like a new, what do you say? Like cable, basically.
As you no doubt have guessed.
Improved connection for my router. What was that lightning? Oh, it was literally lightning. That is scary. Sleep again. Let's take a healing potion. Oh damn, he got hit by the lightning.
Welcome and hit me, if you can.
Let's hope we get the XP for killing him. Let's hope the guards don't steal it from us. Nice.
I'm sure it is.
Oh damn, he actually broke my helmet. But it averts the critical hit still. That is good to know. That would definitely be a nasty surprise if you can now get insta-crit. But yeah, at least your helmet breaks. And you still have the chance to
I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
put on another helmet before you get crit again. Let's talk to this guy, so we can get the XP from his quest later. Let's not to talk to Khalid or Jaheira. I don't think we need them.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Actually, they have an invisibility potion, right?
You cannot get better than the stability stone walls provide.
It's a nice girdle, but right now we need the experience.
Yes.
I think if you kill the character, whatever their name was, you get
No time to chit-chat.
what is it?
Follow me.
You get the girdle back, but yeah, it's like minus 10 rep. Gotta get back to work. Good to see you about again. Good to see you too.
I know exactly
Have a
what you mean.
as pleasant as possible time at work.
I can only show
And
you
hopefully see you again.
You're the one that has to
Thanks
walk
for
through.
tuning in. Okay, have we done all our quest? Pretty much. Now
I
there's
wasn't aware
Dorn.
that my actions. You think that's
I think after Dorn we're actually done and can start recruiting the party. But do we recruit it now? Let me have a look at the time in a second. I might take a break to eat something. I will just put the stream on hold for that. And after that we'll... yeah. Start recruiting our party. But first we're gonna hit the 16k.
Out of the real.
And then we can actually start playing this game with a party. Because I do get that this way of playing might be quite
all I'm
annoying.
offering is the truth, nothing more.
Also we can do Nira. I don't think we get any XP from that.
Yes.
But what we do get is the gem bag.
We well know that the reason most of us are here is because of our affinity for disobedience.
Affinity for disobedience. That's a very nice way to phrase it. I think I'll have to watch Matrix again. Maybe that's something I can do over the next weeks or days when I feel like watching a movie. Watch at least the first Matrix. I think that was the one that was kind of decent. After that, from what I remember, I didn't like it as much anymore.
There's bandits. Vicious. My hero. Now where are the rest of your men hiding? I'll be honest. I was...
So, you there. Stand aside and give me... By my right as a wizard of... I shouldn't be surprised. If you wish to...
Away with you, you
Yeah.
pompous creep.
Away with you, you pompous creep.
Kendall, where did you go?
I agree.
We can't let her escape.
Let's make a run for it. That's a flame arrow. That does surprisingly little damage. Also, if nothing has changed by any of the mods, Nira should still be invulnerable, or not killable at least. And I'm immune to sleep by this guy, but not by Tarnish. Which means that Tarnish is higher level, because I think sleep scales with level now. I think he also has a contingency for Stone Skin, or at least had one, when I played this the last time. Oh, that is not good at all. Is it? Who's he attacking? Not me, right? Oh no, he is. What effect is that? Charm. Well, let's hope for the best.
What?
Lucky us. And this stuff again. Let me restrict this guy.
At last.
Yeah. Luckily, the viewers in my stream are already superb, so I don't need any more.
He's beginning to believe, as you know. I know.
That's a nice 350 XP.
Really? Since you were kind enough, fantastic!
Yeah, your company would be so appreciated.
Nothing.
Nothing
I'm
I
ready to
love
go
more
now.
than Nira. Let's remove her before she gets XP, just in case we need a mage later.
I wasn't aware that I can only show you the door.
Seriously? After all we've
You're the
been
one that
through?
has to walk through it.
Obviously, I had the wrong idea about our friendship. When you're ready to apologize, you can find me at the Friendly Arm Inn.
Okay, lady. Also, party setup. Let's think. How do you know she didn't get the XP? The XP, like if you get a level up, you usually get the, you know, the ding sound, or however you want to call it, and the icon in your corner. So if you're fast enough after recruiting a character, the script takes some time until it gives the experience to them. You can just kick them out again, and the variable that the experience has been set will not
You think
be...
that's air you're breathing now?
Basically will still be unchanged. So the next time you talk to them, the script will trigger again, and if you have more XP by then, you... yeah, basically get them with more XP.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Might sound confusing, depending on how much you know about this game or coding or whatever, but it works. Basically be quick, kick them out before they ding. Yeah, and you can do it with anybody. I usually do it with Nira. Well, actually no, because normally I just don't care about Nira. But just in case we'll need her at some point.
Yes, don't think you are.
Also, if you're fast enough, you can recruit her and remove... Yep. Exactly. And for Nira, we always need a gem bag, so... it's a free way to get one. Why not take it? And you get some XP from our quest. Like, I considered before to just remove the Enhanced Edition companions from the game. I think there are mods to do it. But I think I'm used enough to their content by now that taking them out again would be too much of a change. And every now and then I might even take one of them in my party.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Hail.
And yeah, for example, this part you get some nice goodies.
Traveler.
We should kill that one last, Senjak.
Which makes the game a bit easier.
You should listen to Senjak, friend.
Well, for the first time you can explore the new Beamdog content. I have done it way more than I would like to. Like a lot of the quests they're tedious to me, especially in BG2. And I don't like the way they fit into the game. But at the same time, you get a lot of XP, you get a lot of goodies. That are kind of, they are very helpful in playing, especially this difficulty.
Now then, empty your pockets.
But I would say new Beamdog NPCs are kinda cringe. Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, the reason, like, I don't know, I don't think Dorn or Nira or like any of the companions are like horrible. Maybe Rasad is horrible. I really hate Rasad, but also I just have like a personal problem with monks maybe. Like I don't like the way monks are pushed into your face. Like there are way too many monks with since Rasad is in the game. As I said before, like in my opinion, monks should basically be like a couple individuals in the Dungeons and Dragons universe that are like powerful enough to fight with their hands and keep up with, like still keep up with the magic and the weapons of other people. But there should be like a couple few individuals that are like very rare and special. I don't like the way like basically with Rasad there's a bunch of people who just are able to beat you up with their hands now. Or at least try, they're not able to. I really like Balthazar, for example. He's a good character and yeah, the rarity like of a monk in the game makes him special. Look who it is. Well, look who it is here. Praetor Fallen, who has been doing a massive power grab in the Baldur's Gate streaming environment in the last month, from what I've seen. Actually, let's just continue with that. And for reasons that I won't explain, I can make someone a mod, that's good. Praetor Fallen will now get his righteous place as my moderator and rule this chat. Welcome and thank you for checking in. This is the first stream since I'm back. And yeah, right now we're actually doing pretty well, especially considering how long it has been. No death so far. He's come here to consolidate his power. Indeed. Bogu even unmodded me yesterday. How dare he? Sacrilege.
I can only show you the door.
Praetor's reign of terror continues. Yeah, let's hope so. You honor me, sir? I mean, I am honored to have such a great and totally objective moderator. To be entirely fair, he did remod me pretty quickly and I probably had it coming. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta let people feel like they are in power, right? Make Bogu feel like he's able to take your mod rights away. But in the end, he knows he needs you. No way around it.
At last.
This takes longer than it should. But we are finally done. That was the last XP we needed before recruiting a party. So whoever just tuned in, which is probably just Praetor Fallen, but lucky you, you missed out on all the miserable XP grinding that took place before you were here. Well, not miserable maybe, but
You handled yourself well enough.
also maybe not the most exciting.
As a rule, wait. Are you? My former companions betrayed me. You should
Yeah, interesting tale. Tell it to someone else.
If you change your mind, I shall be at the friendly army.
Yeah, so we're at level 5 now, and it's time to recruit.
As you no doubt have guessed.
Also, in another way, it's not lucky you, since I will go eat something now and continue the stream in, depending on how quick I eat, it's like 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah. The question is just, do I turn off the stream while I do that? It doesn't really matter to me. I'll probably turn it off and yeah, you'll get a message on Discord or just see the stream when it pops up again.
To the desert.
All you people.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
And then we'll start recruiting a party and actually playing the game. Sounds good, enjoy dinner. Lunch, but close. Not yet in Vietnam. Will be quite some time until then again. Let's drop a save after this first stream. I will also try to figure out if I can upload my stuff already to YouTube. And if I can, I will also hope to figure out yeah, my brain is not functioning properly. Oh yeah, how to put the link on my Twitch and also post it in my Discord. So yeah. See you guys again in like maybe 30 minutes. And thank you to everyone who's been sticking around so far. And everyone who's gonna join again in the next stream, which should be in like 30 minutes. Do I need to name this anyway? Ah, whatever, just put like 2026. In the speed I'm going, we won't do more than one run this year. But I'm trying to up my speed. Okay, I will just leave this game open and close the stream for about 30 minutes. See you guys. Thanks you to everybody. Thank you to everybody. God damn my English. And yeah, see you in 30 minutes. Have a great time until then. And have a great day.